Talk about this idea, this energy, this spirit that people come into called the devil. He's the great deceiver and the mother of all harlots, prostitutes. So how are martial and marital connected? I'll definitively prove to you that nobody but my mom has a true husband, okay? And no other guy is a true husband but my dad and me. So first of all, let's talk about the difference between a martial artist and a warrior according to the Hagakure. Now it's semantics. To me, the word martial artist is actually more respectable than the word warrior in its when you define it correctly. He doesn't define it the way I do. To him, the word warrior is more respectable. In the West, the word warrior has kind of brute connotations. And the word martial artist, we think of someone who's smarter. Most people, when they're younger, at least when they're real young, they think that Bruce Lee could outmaneuver basically every warrior out there in hand-to-hand combat. Okay. Now, they quickly correct the mistake as they get older. It's a long story why that is. Anyway, so in the Hagakure, they defined a martial artist as someone who is proficient in various techniques of martial arts, who's attained a certain status. Okay. The warrior is a warrior because his heart demands it. Okay. In reality, the true martial artist is a warrior. Okay. He's a refined warrior with surgical strikes. If you remove the element of speed and surgical strikes, you get a kind of WWF brute, right? For example, a bare knuckle boxer is not a martial artist. A person in a biker gang that uses brute force is not a martial artist. Okay, these guys are just brutes that attack you. They're also not a true warrior because the word warrior, in essence, kind of lines up with martial arts. The top martial arts is the top warrior too, because of what a warrior actually is. Now, how the word is used in the West is any dickhead sees himself as a warrior. Bodybuilders, boxers, military, police, you name it, all kinds of fucking dickheads, nerds even. Okay, their wives say you're a true warrior, and so on and so forth. Okay, so when we look at the term martial artist, right, martial and marital are connected. So what is a martial artist? It's someone who is morally precise, who masters surgical strikes. That is the essence of it. And to be morally precise, you must acknowledge the moral order, not the stated martial art order of the state or the world or your race or your religion or whatever, but the actual universal moral order. For example, if you owe me $5, do I say, hey, because you're my race, I give you a pass? If I'm a good businessman? No. I say this person owes me this much money, okay, for this purchase or whatever. Okay? It's universal. How much more is morals? It even starts with the word more. It's more important. Morality, more reality. Okay? So you have to be morally precise. No other so-called martial arts on the planet is morally precise. So by default, I'm the only candidate for the top martial arts. On top of that, no one could beat me in outdoor sparring. So by far, I'm the top martial artist. When we consider the degree of focus, moral intensity, and I'm the last. Okay, like in the Bible said, Jesus said, I'm the first and the last. There's going to be no martial artist after I'm gone due to tech, breeding, and ill-gotten gains. It is impossible to be morally precise or to be honest and honorable and decent and say you're a martial artist after the profound calculated thefts and attacks on African martial artists who are the source of universal martial arts, of all martial arts. All martial arts, like all people, started in Africa. Then people moved somewhere and they started going their own way with it or whatever they did. Okay? It is impossible to cheat the source and call yourself a true martial artist. So everybody, due to tech, breeding, and ill-gotten gains, generational technology, generational breeding, generational ill-gotten gains, has cheated the source. Okay? They know Africans would clean the floor with them, and they cheated them. The white, the Jew, the Asian, you name it. Okay? The Mexicans and the Hispanics attacking blacks and playing their part in the New World. Every race on the planet has participated, including black people themselves, in cheating the Royal African Falcon top martial artist line, which is the alpha line of all humanity. Everyone in my generation knows like this. Black people fight the best. They know like this. If black people go into martial arts, they clean the floor with everyone. Certain black people. Okay, it's like Michael Jordan going into basketball. So for the same reason, okay, I'll give you another example. If you're a basketball player, okay, and you learn the techniques, but you suck at actually applying it. Okay, the essence of being a pro NBA player is going to the NBA and shining. So if you suck at basketball, but you mastered all the techniques and your form is perfect, who cares? You're still not a pro NBA player. A martial artist is a very profound and respectable term that's used loosely because people are retarded. Martial arts in a true sense, you might say a narrow sense, but it's simply a true sense. Being a martial artist, okay, is being morally precise and mastering techniques in a way that allows you to outmaneuver and strike your opponent. Your technique can even seem sloppy to people. Like with me, when they fume me and drug me, some of my videos, it seems somewhat sloppy. But it doesn't change the fact that I'm the only martial artist alive and I'm the last one ever, okay? Because other people aren't morally precise, okay? And they don't use the spirit of moral precision. Virtue, in the word virtue means man. Martial and marital. Martial art principles, okay? In the word virtue means man, and martial is marital scrambled, and martial means to order, to arrange. M-A-R-S-H-A-L, I believe it's spelled. And the word martial arts, M-A, backwards is am, and God reveals himself to Moses as I am who I am. Okay, so if you don't care who people are, you say destroy your ego, your sense of self, your understanding of who people are. You're not a martial artist, you're just an unfocused fucking idiot. That's like saying destroy your understanding of math and then go take a math test. It's fucking retarded. Okay, life is a test, and very important in the test is understanding yourself and others. Like Master Hio Cho said, who I don't believe is a true martial artist, mind you, but he says something I agree with. He said, first you must try to understand yourself. Then you must master yourself. Then you must try to understand others. Okay? If you don't know that I'm right, if you don't know why attractive females have failed, when gays and all these people trying to catfish me as the only righteous man on the planet, okay? When the only righteous man on the planet is reaching out to attractive women, and gays and are harassing them every day, and unattractive females are trying to catfish them, and so on and so forth, okay? And obviously he's the son of God, he's the only righteous man on the planet, and he is who he is, okay? Top martial artist ever, okay? I made many videos about why that is, okay? Then every attractive woman, married or not, who's not in his family, okay, must rally to him and present themselves to him, or they're fucking scum. And obviously they don't concede this. If they did, they would concede it with actions. Folly is an unruly woman, their own Bible says. She is simple and knows nothing. In their heart is a heart of deceit. In their heart is a spirit of deceit. In their heart is a spirit of prostitution. Folly, the spirit of deceit, deception, prostitution, is an unruly woman. She is simple and knows nothing. Do you think she should submit to the guy who's the only wise person on the planet? Yes. It's fucking insanity for a bunch of people who never grew up to think they shouldn't submit to the most righteous person that ever lived. It's fucking retarded.